Anderson Battle Royal for the retro guys mixed in here. You can see the Shockmaster mixing it up with Jim Duggan. We got Ric Flair, we got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, we got Arn Anderson in there, we got Lex Luger. We've got, oh, look at this, here comes the chair. That's original, who you might recognize. He dropped the chair, going in there, double teaming with Hacksaw. That's a double powerbomb to the Shockmaster. Now Amanda's got the chair. And she's just hanging out with the chair, waiting to see who she can hit with it. This is just absolute chaos. Stomping on Lex Luger. And Arn Anderson goes to the outside. He's getting counted out. We've got Nick Patrick as a referee today. Everybody's just kind of bunching up in the corner here. You got Ric Flair and Ric Flair with the pile driver to Arn Anderson. They're both horsemen. What's going on? What's going on? The Shockmaster taking the chops. Oh, here we go. Oh, Shockmaster laying everybody out. He is going to shock the world. He is the Shockmaster giving the power bomb to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Amanda's over there in the Boston Crab from Arn Anderson, but she kicks out. That was a single leg modified Boston Crab. We got just everybody going at it here. This is Lex Luger thrown into the corner. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat into the ropes with the chop. Ric Flair into the corner. Oh, the spine buster. Jim Duggan going for the cover. Just a 1 count. Arn Anderson kicks out there. Everybody's just kind of beating the shit out of everybody. Oh, Original's got the chair again. Oh, Ric Flair is just... people double teaming him, he's kicking it out. You got to watch out here. The Shockmaster, you know, nobody's actually seen him wrestle a match before, so this is his debut. And he's putting the figure 4 leg lock on, beating up on the only woman in the match. We're hearing lots of woos going out here. You know, there's so much action going on here, it's hard to give commentary to what's going on, but I'm doing my best. The chair is still hanging out in the middle of the ring. Shockmaster going for, oh, Original's with the chair again, but he gets it knocked down, but he comes back with a headbutt. He's going to the top rope, going to the top rope with the elbow. Oh, Arn Anderson laid out from the elbow, but now he's coming back with the arm bar into a shoulder breaker. Ric Flair coming off the ropes. He's not attacking anybody, just going off the ropes. And Arn Anderson goes outside, and he gets up. Oh, now Ric Flair is out. Oh, crotch kick. So, you know, Amanda, you're the only one that would be watching this, so I'm just basically doing this for your benefit. And there I am body slamming you and then moving off to the Shockmaster. Now you're going to come back, get the Shockmaster. We're almost 7 minutes in and we still have 8 competitors in the match. This is going to be a knockdown, drag-out brawl for the NWA World title against all these retro guys. Got the chair. Fuck you, Ric Flair. Getting him with the chair. Now, this is where I'm finding out watching this that my custom guys kind of suck. But I'm going at, oh, we're locking it up again. I'm getting you with the arm bar. And then I'm going over to double team the Shockmaster because fuck him. He has shocked the world too much. Nick Patrick is wearing his shoulder out with all those 1 and 2 counts. Oh, and there's the Brainbuster to Arn Anderson, who was in the Brainbusters 1. Oh, and he's kicking out. This is going to take 3 hours to crown a champion. That's how serious this shit is. There's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with a suplex to Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who's got Ric Flair in the corner now with the head, cramming him in there. 6 shots to the head. I got the chair again. Fuck the Shockmaster right in the back. Picking him up. Lex Luger. Fuck Lex Luger. Now we got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat putting Hacksaw in the crab. I see. I'm just going to talk to you. That's you doing some kind of weird humping shit to the Shockmaster. I'm going to come back and finish the job going for the pin. I don't know why Arn Anderson is breaking the pin up. I don't think this is the first pin situation. It's an elimination match, so they shouldn't be breaking up the pins. Hacksaw into the ropes. Dropping the chair. Oh, Lex Luger kicking the woman. Not cool. He's pulling you out there. Elbow to the back of the head. Shockmaster is laid out. We're almost 11 minutes into this match. We're finally starting to wear down a little bit. We got a little bit of blood coming out onto the ring. That's how you know it's a classic NWA match. Missing with the chair again. This original guy is terrible. He needs to learn how to use that chair. But now, Amanda Sapphire Orton, that's the name. The color is not really a sapphire, but that's just how it is. Into the ropes. And we just have absolute chaos here going for 12 minutes. Ricky the Dragon laid out. Now Hacksaw got blood all over. Original to the outside. Grabbing another chair, bringing it in. And just swinging it around wildly. Fuck the Shockmaster again. Hacksaw Jim Duggan comes back with the lariat. We got everybody just out of breath, dying here. Lex Luger with the gorilla press to Ricky the Dragon, and he's out of the ring. Luger following him out with the double axe handle, but he's a retard because you don't throw the double axe handle when the guy's on the ground. We got Nick Patrick making the count out here. He's at a 6. Everybody else going on in the ring. 7, 8. We might get a count out here. 9. There's a 10. Now remember, these are old school rules where we're counting 20 to get out. So Lex Luger back in. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is going to be back in. Amanda's got the chair again, swinging it around wildly, hitting Lex Luger, hitting Hacksaw Jim Duggan, now pulling Arn Anderson over. Luger gets the elbow off the top. Here comes a body slam. Now the chair again. Hacksaw Jim Duggan locking up with the hip toss there. We're almost 15 minutes in, and all 8 competitors are still in the ring. I am going to need to drink a lot more to make it through this whole match. The Shockmaster is doing cartwheels. He feels real confident about his ability to win this NWA World title, the 10 pounds of gold. And he's doing the airplane spin, airplane spin, airplane spin. Ricky the Dragon is outside. Amanda's down on the ground. You know, she's the only woman in here. She's locking up with Ric Flair, throws his ass outside of the ring. Woo! Arn Anderson with a pile driver to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Shockmaster is running wild. Amanda's out of the ring. Lex Luger must pose. Duggan is pulling the Shockmaster over. He was going to go for the Old Glory knee drop, but then Lex Luger came in. He's actually terrified of the Shockmaster's mask because it's a skeleton. I feel like I heard a bell ring, but everybody is still in there. We're going for the pin now. Nick Patrick 1. Oh, and the kick out at 1. Nick Patrick was distracted, but I don't think... Oh, we're locking up again. Ricky the Dragon. Oh, he comes back with the neck breaker. But now Arn Anderson coming behind him. He's got the sleeper. He's got the sleeper on Ricky the Dragon. Oh! Ricky the Dragon breaks out. Ric Flair is down. 17 minutes now. 17 minutes, and it's just absolute chaos. Everybody pounding each other down. Ric Flair and the Shockmaster locking up. He's got him in the vertical suplex. He's holding him up. That brain is the blood is rushing to his brain. He's gonna hold him up there and snapped. Shockmaster's out of the ring. Amanda's got the chair. She drops the chair, spinning back fist to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Now Lex Luger is coming in with some domestic violence, attacking a woman, kicking her in the back. She's getting her revenge though. Arn Anderson is we got a 2 count. Everything is going on. It's chaos here. Ricky the Dragon going outside. Maybe he's just trying to rest. Duggan picks up Luger, or picks up Flair. Flair responding. Amanda hitting him with a belly-to-belly. Now Duggan's picking him up. Amanda's got the chair. Duggan comes across, makes her drop the chair. He's pulling her into the middle of the ring, and now he's just beating her relentlessly. He's a psychopath covered in blood, beating this woman down. Punching her in the face. She punches him back. He knocks her back. She hits him. They're trading blows back and forth. He waves the finger and then comes around with the spinning lariat. We got a 3rd flying elbow coming up on the other side of the ring. A 4th flying elbow coming from the ring. We got chairs everywhere. We're swinging chairs around. Hacksaw takes the chair. Amanda drops the chair. We got blood everywhere. We got people laid out. Duggan was in the armbar there. We got more chairs swinging around. Amanda into the ropes. Knocks Duggan down with the force of the shoulder. And now the atomic drop from Lex Luger leading right into some kind of bulldog. That looked like a bulldog counter. Arn Anderson was coming up from behind. There's a counter with the bulldog. With the bang bang. From the top rope now coming back down. Here we go, picking up Arn Anderson into a snap cutter. Everybody laid out as we're 21 minutes into this match. Ric Flair to the top rope. That doesn't ever work out. He comes down, Shockmaster laying everybody out. Then Duggan whips him into the corner, blood everywhere. Flair chases the Shockmaster, gives him the whip, picks him up. No, Shockmaster lifts him up with a back body drop, and Flair is out to the outside. Nick Patrick going to count him out as we have utter chaos. Everybody on the floor. Luger gets thrown around. Duggan to the top rope. Old Glory knee drop from the top. No, double axe handle right into Luger. He grabs Sapphire. We'll call her Sapphire. I need to come up with a better nickname. Or she needs to come up with a better nickname. You got to get over with the crowd with a nickname. Now the Gorilla Press again. Everybody's laid out. We're 23 minutes into this match with all 8 competitors still in the ring. Luger, I think, might have just given up. I think Luger just gave up. And I said all 8, but I'm not paying attention. We're actually down to 5. We're down to 5. When I said before that Ricky the Dragon Steamboat went out, it's because he was eliminated. The Shockmaster was also eliminated. I'm a terrible commentator. We're down to 5 competitors for the NWA World Title. 4, because Arn Anderson is now eliminated. We got Ric Flair, we've got Hacksaw, we've got Original, and we've got tentatively Sapphire. And she hits... oh, we got a sleeper hold. We got a Dragon Sleeper. A Dragon Sleeper. Duggan breaks the hold. Grabs Ric Flair. Ric Flair comes out of it. He gets hit with the elbow. Duggan. We got all kinds of 4-way action here. Uh-oh. Sapphire's got the chair. She's swinging it. Hacksaw makes his hoe, and then he picks it up with the Old Glory airplane spin. Flair goes for the drop kick, but misses. Now he's punching a woman in the face. I don't know how he can feel good about this. Oh, going for the pile driver, then Hacksaw coming up from behind. 4 people left to crown the new NWA World Champion. And I think Hacksaw's out now. Hacksaw's out, so we're down to 3. Bang, bang. Ric Flair in there. He's Ric Flair in there with the 2 non-retro characters. Oh, we got the crotch grab. We got the crotch grab. She's being fingered uncontrollably and cannot fight back. Now Ric Flair coming up with some punches. This is double teaming, and not in the good way. But now here we go. We got a powerbomb assisted. Ric Flair down from the top rope. Another elbow drop. Bang, bang. We got chairs. We got all sorts of double team. Okay, now Locking up, here we go with more deep fingering. Going right for the G-spot, and she uncontrollably has to give up. We're down to Flair, who is bleeding characteristically, and Original. We're down to the final two for the NWA title. Oh! I don't know what that is, but it looks devastating. And I think that's it. I think he's knocked out, and we have a new champion at 28:59. We have a new champion at 28:59. It's the Original character, who I didn't think was overpowered at all, but just came out of it to win the NWA World title. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was out at 18 minutes and 32 seconds. He went out to the Orange Crush. The Shockmaster and Lex Luger both went out to the Wakigatame, along with Arn Anderson. The crotch grab, testicular claw, got both Amanda and Hacksaw, and Ric Flair went out at the end to the Orange Crush. And we have a new champion crowned. The match evaluation, 100%. And that's all for this particular broadcast. We've got a new world champion. Everyone, we're out of time. Thank you. If anybody made it to the end, I feel very sorry for you for having wasted this half hour of your time.